If you are hearing this in the quiet of morning, it might be because you didn't sleep well, because your heart is heavy, because you woke up already tired, already carrying something that feels too big. Maybe it's work or family. Maybe it's your health or a relationship that's quietly breaking your heart. Maybe you've been pretending you're okay for too long. Maybe you've been the strong one, the responsible one, the silent one, and you're running out of strength. There is a fear you carry that no one else sees, a quiet ache that sits behind your smile, and a question you've been asking in the dark. Can anyone tell how close I am to falling apart? If that's you, if you feel unseen, if you feel like you're holding your breath through life, I want you to hear this. You are not alone, and you were never meant to carry all of it by yourself. Right now, in this exact moment, there is a whisper from heaven. God has something to say to you. It's not loud, it's not forced, but it's real. And maybe it's the only thing your heart has been waiting to hear. Before the world wakes up fully, before the noise returns, before the phone starts buzzing, before the rush pulls you away. Pause, even if just for a minute, even if just for this breath. Let your heart be still enough to invite God into this day. You don't have to perform. You don't have to say perfect words. Just whisper if you must. Lord, this day is yours, and I am too. I place what I cannot control in your hands, the worries I can't name, the fears that drain me, the weight that was never mine to carry alone. I don't want to walk through this day without you. Go before me, stay beside me, be within me. Help me trust you again, not in the big dramatic ways, but in the quiet, ordinary, faithful steps. When I feel behind, help me breathe. When I feel overwhelmed, remind me you are not. I am not here to fix everything. I am here to follow you, one moment at a time, one decision at a time, one prayer at a time. And even if I forget halfway through the day, even if I fall into fear or move too fast, call me back gently. Whisper again, I am here. I never left. And that will be enough for this morning and every one after. And as you sit here, with the quiet still holding you, with the prayer still echoing softly in your chest, let this be the moment where you don't just speak to God, but let Him speak back, because this morning He has something to say to your heart. And maybe it's the exact thing you didn't know you were waiting for. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34. At first, it might sound like just a verse, a nice reminder, a gentle idea, but when your heart is tired, when your mind is full, when your soul is barely holding on, it doesn't sound like a verse anymore. It sounds like a whisper from a father who sees you and says, my child, today is enough. Lord, I'm tired. People still talk about you, still sing about you, but right now, I just want you to see me, right here, not the better version of me, not the strong in faith me, just me, with shoulders that have carried too much, and fears I no longer have the strength to name. Lord, if you are truly here, please sit with me for a little while. I'm not asking you to fix everything. I just need to know that you see me and you're not leaving. There's a Bible verse I've heard many times, but only when I hit rock bottom. Did I really hear it? Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34. That moment, it was no longer just a verse, no longer a line from Scripture. It became a whisper, like a father kneeling beside a child who can't hold on anymore, and saying so gently, "My child, today is enough." And I paused, as if someone placed a quiet hand on my shoulder, not to speak, but to let me know I don't have to be strong anymore. I realized I've lived too long inside of tomorrow, carrying things that haven't happened yet, but draining me as if they already had. I thought faith meant being certain, holding it all together, proving I wouldn't break. But God never asked for that. He never asked me to be strong. He never needed me to understand it all. He just wanted me to stay with Him. Today, just today, no explanations, no pretending, no pressure to smile. And that was the first time I felt His words weren't far off. Not for the perfect, but for the undone. His word was for me, the one full of doubt, full of burdens, full of silent tears at night, and a fragile hope that maybe He's still listening. I know God didn't promise to erase all trouble, but He promised He would stay. And today is enough. If you're still here, still listening, maybe it's because God is already reaching toward you. Maybe it's not an accident that this video found you. Maybe He saw your weariness long before you could admit it. Today is enough, and you don't have to keep going alone. If this brought even one deep breath, one small moment of peace, come back tomorrow morning. Just a few quiet minutes with God each day could shift your entire journey. You don't have to be strong enough to come to Him. You just have to be real enough. I'll meet you here again in another morning. God is still here, and He will always wait for you. Lord, sometimes I wonder what faith really is. For a long time, I thought it meant being certain, being strong, being unshakable. But now, after everything, I'm starting to believe that faith might look more like this, coming closer, even when I'm unsure, still praying, even when my voice trembles, still opening my heart, even when it's still bleeding. And in that fragile moment, you show up, not in lightning, not in thunder, not in miracles that shake the earth, but in something so quiet, so still, that only the broken could recognize it. Your presence, the kind that doesn't need to speak, doesn't try to fix, just stays. So I know I'm not alone. Yes, the weight is still there. The questions still unanswered. The pain has not disappeared. But somehow, I'm no longer carrying it by myself. Somehow, I can breathe again because I see you. And maybe that's the first miracle. Not that the situation has changed, but that my heart has begun to trust again, because you are here, and you did not leave. And that changes everything. So today, Lord, I come close again, not because I am strong, but because I believe you'll still hold me, even when I barely reach. Let this be my prayer, that I keep coming back, not perfect, not certain, but real. And if I forget again, if I drift, if I break, draw me near with kindness, and remind me that you never moved. You are still here, and for today, That is enough. Before the world gets loud, before the weight of the day returns, before your mind rushes to fix and figure and fight, breathe. Just breathe. Slowly, gently, like you are safe. Because right now, you are. Let this be the moment where you pause long enough to remember who holds you, who loves you, who still stays. And now, with that breath, say this with me, not loudly, not perfectly, just honestly. I do not worry, because God holds tomorrow. I live fully, because He walks with me today. I lack nothing, because I am loved completely. I have peace that goes beyond what I understand. I let go of fear, and I choose faith. Say it again if you need to. Whisper it if you must, but let it sink deeper than just your mind. Let it reach the tired places in your heart. Let it touch the fear that kept you up last night. Because this is not just positive thinking. This is truth, spoken with trust, rooted in grace. You are not repeating empty words. You are returning to the center, to the arms that never pushed you away, to the voice that still whispers, even now, you are mine. I've got you. And today, you are free to live light and love deep, because I am here, and I always will be. You don't need to have all the answers today. You don't need to fix everything, or heal every wound, or figure out every step ahead. That pressure, that weight, it was never yours to carry alone. Maybe today is not about solving. Maybe it's about surrendering. Maybe it's about sitting still long enough to hear the voice that never stopped calling your name. I am here. I have not left, and I will not. You can breathe again. You can trust again. You can live this one day, just this one. You are allowed to feel joy, even if the pain hasn't gone away. You are allowed to laugh, even while still healing. You are allowed to rest, even if the world keeps rushing. So live today. Love today. Hold someone a little longer. Speak a little softer. Move a little slower. And when thoughts of tomorrow creep in, smile gently and give them back to me. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where I can find you, and I already have. So for today, let your soul be light. Let your spirit feel held, and let your heart know this. I am here, and I am not leaving.